Butler.
And this is what they want. They got to go.
And Carr is rejected. Dubar and Carr tangled up behind the play after the block, and now here they come. What a rejection by Darlinstone Dubar. Cade to Dubar. Ziegler will reset. Calling for a screen. Shot clock at 5. Ziegler to Phillips. Counted in the foul!
Rebounds, 7 second chance points. You think about it, 7 second chance points out of your 12 points you have right now. That's his all-out effort. UCLA has to do a better job of locating those big bodies and boxing out early.
Rick Barnes sits Chaz Lanier his first break. Lanier is one away from breaking the all-time single-season three-point record for Tennessee. And Cade Phillips is the choice. 10-3 record, even though he missed last year, had 3 consecutive Sweet 16s with UCLA, including that Final Four run in 2021. Went from the first 4 to the Final Four that year.
Well, I mean, that year with Jaime Jaquez and Johnny Juzang, those two were just pros going at it.
Cade Phillips inside.
The defense is speeding up Tennessee. Martin, no. And Akpara down with the rebound. Less than a minute and a half to go here in the first half. Akpara trying to thread the needle, and he does. Cade Phillips. Midway point of the second half. Pettifer missed it. Wanted a call, didn't get it. Lanier off to Phillips. Defended it well. Lanier flying around a screen, misses it, but the follow goes for the. But that shot that he took from Igor Milicic early in the game, that was a significant shot. Still close, a 6-point lead for the Volunteers. And there was the slip, and a great pass. Lanier found Phillips.
Days in a row.
I just can't see it happening this year in particular. It's just too tough.
How about the start for Ziegler? 4 assists, now make it 5 assists through. Good shot right there by Conyers.
There's the freshman Arden Conyers, redshirt freshman right there from Columbia, South Carolina, hitting his 15th 3 of the year. Little alley-oop. Phillips again with a dunk. Let's see what South Carolina can do. Shot the game clock down to 7 seconds. Nice. Phillips again for the 3rd time throws one down.
And they have all come at a time where the Gamecocks need a hoop.
He's just setting up shop in the corner, and Thomas driving the lane and kicking
Here's what's great, Dave. He took his time when he looked like he didn't have the handle, and so he was patient enough not to just quickly get rid of it.
3-point game. Milicic. Phillips.
Nice touch, nice touch.
Dubar. There's the alley-oop to Phillips.
Nice back. Now Milicic cannot move, he can't run. Good pass.
Lanier to Phillips. They leave him wide open for a dunk, and he might as well take it.
With a hand up. Alley-oop, Nelson, no good. Good job by Tennessee to put traffic around Nelson as the roll man. That's the shot Milicic. Instead he finds Cade Phillips. And that will.
This on the offensive glass. Sophomore from Jacksonville, Alabama.
Got 2 rebounds, 2 blocks in this game. Tennessee 1 for its last 11 from the floor, trails by 1. No entry pass to Akpara. Ziegler drives, Phillips underneath. Great pass that time by Ziegler.
Carolina on the weekend. So with Robinson out and Creasa still out, Perry getting minutes to back him up as Phillips comes down with a rebound off the Garrison miss.
The more Tennessee can get the ball down court quickly, they can get something easy. Almost a double dribble there by Phillips.
Yeah, almost put that ball on his hip, it looked like. Ziegler thought about it. Now the kick to Meshack. Still plenty of time.
Look how far off Kentucky. They're giving plenty of room. They're saying, go ahead and shoot a 3.
Again, the lob. Phillips down with it. The turnaround will go to tie the game.
And that's what Tennessee was able to do. And I think that shows the versatility that you can win in a variety of styles. And the key was Cade Ziegler being able to get off the bounce and get where he wants to go and put pressure on the defense with the dribble.
Jordan Gainey and Cade Phillips have come off the bench for Tennessee. Here is Phillips laying it up and in. Off the
don't get right. I think that's one that they should share that with one another. Say, hey, this is how you do it, guys. Don't stop play to look at that.
This three by Godine. Ziegler. Little screener roll with Phillips. The lob and the finish.
He's got some bigs that can battle you inside, and they've produced this year on offense. The lob to Phillips. A buzzer beater from Mizzou from three. And DeAndre Golson near off the mark. Phillips, right place, right.
In a reserve role, and they're going to ISO him in the post, but I think he's got some muscle on Felix Okpara. Nice jump hook.
Chaz Lanier has started this game 0 for 3, including 0 for 2 from deep. Phillips hesitated. Noon Eastern. Aberdeen knocks them both down, tied at 21. Tennessee only 2 for its last 10. They get the ball across the timeline. Florida brings a double. Here's a lob, and Phillips the flush.
15 against one of the nation's best offenses that can't find anything.
Meshack to save. Phillips touch pass. Gets it back. What a move by Tennessee.
Those 12 he scored against Vanderbilt.
Again, Tennessee got cross-match in their transition defense. Gainey got hung up on the inside before he could recover to the shooter in the corner.
Almanor, the Fairleigh Dickinson University transfer. Milicic thinks about it. Kentucky switching. They sat down low. Phillips buried himself. Also having a big night, Meshack. And Ziegler no good there. Phillips picks it up and puts it in.
This he plays with.
On the shot clock for the Vols. Gainey for 3. Too strong. Phillips offensive board. It rocks the rim. $30 now till the half. 10-second differential between the shot clock, game clock. Here's Ziegler with 5. Throws it up. Phillips lays it in. Georgia. Kane fades in and out. Rebound. Gainey. Ziegler turns, drops a dime to Phillips.
Rodney Terry pointed out that when and that's a follow jam by Cade Phillips. Look for the freshman.
Well, they designed that out of the timeout. They said, hey, next time down, they're going to be trying to deny Johnson the ball. Terrific back cut.
Ziegler with a spin and a feed. Ball fake and off balance, and it rolls home for Cade Phillips.
One time on this possession until now. It's Meshack, and he goes with the right. Look at the active Phillips.
Miak.
3 straight seasons of 20-plus wins. First time in Norfolk State's Division I history it has done that. And Robert Jones, an assistant on that Norfolk State team in 2012 that beat Missouri as a 215. Has Zakai.
Or potentially the second round. You know, who knows? Norfolk State is going to be tested in the MEAC, but I think they're probably going to come out as the #1 team again. And you may meet the likes of Tennessee in the first, second, or maybe even beyond.
Expected to be right up there with Howard at the top of the conference. Zakai Ziegler.
It's a little bit, a couple of inches, and it gives you another point.
Chaz Lanier in Tennessee back in the offensive end out of the timeout. Ziegler takes the pass, takes it himself. Great feed. And the 2
quarter sees the timer winding down, throws it up, no. Tennessee on the move. And back in front. Ziegler dumps it off. James at home. Lance stops a 9-0 run.
Well, what a huge answer by Lance, because it looked like if they missed there that Tennessee was going to really extend this lead as the guy Ziegler goes again for this lob.
He can score, he can defend, he can rebound.
Akpara heavily contested it, wound up to Phillips.
Wow.
The boos rain down. Fun incentive here late in this ball game. We've seen that a couple of times on the home court. Missed the first one, you make the second one. A little bit more pressure.
Yeah, this is it. This is a defensive struggle. Gainey just inside the free throw line, in and out. Another opportunity.
Bishop Boswell, you want to earn more minutes. That's a heck of a way to do it right there. He's had some turnover issues, but getting to the offensive glass.
Ziegler dumps it off for the dunk.
There's nobody there.
With you, Dick. We love you. Pack blocked by Gainey, and then an even better play by Gainey to keep the ball in bounds. The lob and the slam. The rebound and the putback.
They're just too tough for Jordan Gainey to block out Lynn Kidd when he's able to wedge him under the basket like that.
Lynn Kidd is a guy that Jim Larinaga recruited when he came out of high school, and then again when he transferred from Clemson to Virginia Tech. Third time's the charm as he gets him for his last year. You got to respect Milicic out there. Ziegler. And another alley-oop. It's Phillips again.
Tennessee to play in the half court. Right now, Tennessee has taken lower quality of shot than what we're accustomed to seeing so far this season, and that has to do with the length of this Syracuse team. They mix and they go to the zone.
And how about Naheem McLeod out there getting some? They got to make them tonight to stay within striking distance of this very potent Tennessee team.
Now, Syracuse, when it started the season, played a ton of man-to-man.
There's a basket and a foul in the Tennessee 0 for 5 from 3. Syracuse 1 of 3 from deep to start the game. So Lanier drives, lob pass off target. Phillips catches and goes back up 7 points. Lampkin spinning, and it blocked by Akpara.
That one was a little wild.
Ziegler, lob, and the slam by Phillips. All conference a year ago. 5'9", senior guard. Great tip. Wow, Cade Phillips again, who scores over Akpara.
One thing you've seen from Syracuse this season, and they've trailed in games, and they continue to fight and claw their way back into them.
Alley-oop again, Ziegler.
Tennessee really going small here, with Dubar being the biggest, along with Cade Phillips on the floor.
Ziegler inside to Phillips, who flushes it.
Wow.
Play 16 new faces. It's a team that lost 98% of its scoring. Had the leading scoring duo in the country last year in Jordan Sears and Jacob Cruz. But it is a new era in Martin for the Skyhawks. Cade Phillips with the bucket.
A little tired, a little slow getting back down the court.
Roach off the fingertips of Ojanwana, and Ziegler, Johnny on the spot again. Alley-oop, Phillips hammers it through. The preseason favorite, Lanier. Missed it, Phillips soars. Picks up Lanier. Fade away from the elbow. Phillips soars in. Nice effort to create the second opportunity for Robert Wright.
They're battling.
Baylor did not respond this well opening night at Gonzaga after facing a big halftime deficit. Scott Drew has to be pleased with the efforts this second half. Meshack swings it. Tennessee takes the clock inside of 4 minutes. Gainey finds Phillips rolling. Phillips, patience in the eye of a storm.
To the end of the shot clock several times in this early basketball game.
Milicic hand off to Meshack, and Tennessee will look to set up their offense. Gaining pressure into the game for the Big Orange.
Austin Peay being very aggressive, switching everything.
Phillips inside with the right. He's got it down low. 2:15. Floater in the lane, no good. Wits there. Ball tipped around, and here comes Tennessee on the break again. Ziegler, middle. Phillips, left hand, got it.
Great move to be able to play at this level.
Lanier, right hand, no good. Tip will go, and Tennessee.
There's a reason why Zakai Ziegler is known as a defensive stopper. It's for situations like this. You may have beat me once, but I'm going to get you back.
Look out! Cade Phillips is.
The only question still lingering is that if Tennessee can get to the century mark.
And they'll do.
And they got it. Great offensive set. Got Sawyer right on the block. Utilized that size and girth. Great offense.
Meshack. Back up top, Cam Carr, sophomore, 2 points at the line, and now Milicic, who's looked confident in this game. He's got 9. Carr feed to Phillips, smooth.
Stopping move to the basket a few minutes ago. And finishing with a 3 right there.
A sneaky 12 points for Cam Carr. He's 5 for 5 from the free throw line. A big three-pointer. Get Tennessee up to 89. Offensively, fantastic in the second half. 16-2 run currently. Cade Phillips inside. He gets in on the fun and one.
Coming back the other way. Here goes Estrella. That's blocked. Phillips follows. Yes. What a sequence.
The hustle on both sides.
Lob it up, and there's another jam. It's Cade Phillips again. Up the dribble, extra pass to Edwards. Wants the triple. Phillips got a piece of it. He's running the floor. Up ahead to Phillips. Gathers, and he's got another basket. Phillips with 6.
Defense specifically with how good Zakai Ziegler is.
Tennessee going a little smaller with Cade Phillips.
Phillips goes up.
Used to watch, man. His name was Kareem Abdul-Jabbar that used to have that jump hook, man. That was fantastic.
High praise there for Isaiah Richards, the 5th-year forward. Now Ziegler up high.
All the way down and getting a quality look.
Defense from Gainey. And Ziegler is going to slow it down. Time is on Tennessee's side. No need to rush it.
Again, you got to give a lot of credit to Gardner-Webb. They could have just rolled over Andy, especially mid-second half, and given up. But they did not do that.